Can you see that? So, I've decided as of right now that my life is exciting enough to make a movie. I guess this is a vlog. System update. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna edit this because I don't fucking care. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about. I don't know if you can see that, but so anyway, that's a bike chained to a wheelchair ramp, which is kind of an asshole thing to do. So I'm just kind of thinking I'm gonna make this movie because I've called the landlord and it's the weekend and this keeps happening on the weekend, so I'm assuming it's someone who's visiting someone who lives here, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter really who it is. I live in an area where there's a lot of students, so I imagine it's some entitled prick, I don't know, who thinks it's okay to put their bike there when, you know, it's kind of fucked up because, well, here's the thing about me. Nobody really realizes this until I, you know, have a conversation with them about myself usually, but I am physically disabled. I perhaps don't look like I am. A lot of times you'll see me walking around. I have a dog. I have a cane, but I don't use the cane when I'm walking the dog, for instance, because I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, hypermobile type. So basically what happens to me is as I'm walking around, there's all the strain happening on my joints and ligaments, and things just come out of place, partially dislocate basically. Sprains and strains on my ankles, so I wear ankle braces all the time. I will rent a wheelchair if I'm going to the airport, taking a plane, you know, if I have to carry luggage. So I definitely use that ramp if I'm carrying anything more than a purse, you know, with a wallet and sunglasses, you know, if I'm carrying a laptop, for instance, I'm going to need that ramp. So I called about it yesterday, and then the bike disappeared. And now it's back again, and, you know, you just can't assume that there aren't people who are physically disabled, living in your surroundings, because really it's quite a large percentage of people when you think about it. I've heard something like 1 in 5, I don't know if that's true, but, I mean, I'm a young-looking person, I'm still pretty young, people don't expect that I'm disabled. I look well, right? People always say that to me, oh, you look too good to not. I haven't been actively working in a few years. So that's hard for people to grasp. I need to lay down a lot. I need to take lots of breaks. My head was super wobbly on my spine until recently, because this is what EDS does. It causes a breakdown in your tissues and causes things to become really unstable, basically. So I'll just tell you a little bit about this. So the head on the top of your spine, your odontoid, that's basically the most lax joint in any human body. It's the most flexible joint in any human body. So in people with EDS, it happens to be often quite loose. And in my case, what was happening is every time I was looking up, my head was sliding back 7 to 9 millimeters on my spine. So and also my brain was bulging out of my head. It still is. I mean, it's in my spine. It's not like you can see it. It's called a Chiari brain malformation. It's pretty common with EDS. Mine was pretty large. It's still pretty large. It's still in there as it is, but what they've done is they've expanded my skull, made room for it. Now the brain fluid can flow around it. I don't have headaches all the time. I'm fucking happy as a clam. Seriously, I've felt like shit for years, and I feel so good right now in comparison, and I have to take it easy because I could relapse basically, but I feel so good. It's not something on my mind. I just want to enjoy life. And I'm going to show you my scar. I don't know why, just because this is pretty flying by the seat of my pants type shit. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? This is an example of like weird tricks people with EDS can do. We can like bend in all kinds of crazy ass ways. I don't know if you can see my scar. Anyway, I've got like a big seam down the back of my head, which is cool. I like it. So like my head's like essentially bolted to my spine now, which actually works quite well for me, and I'm quite happy to have it like that. And I take a lot of meds. People don't understand that either, like, but they make me feel better. I don't take narcotic painkillers, so I consider that I'm doing pretty well. But I don't, you know, if that happens at some point, that's okay. It has happened. I've gone in and out of it. But right now I'm doing well enough on several different medications for different things to regulate my heart rate, blood pressure, blood volume, you know, adrenaline levels. I am prone to type 2 diabetes, so I take like, supplements. I don't know, got some kind of weird clotting issue, so I don't know, I like can't take birth control pills, and this is not very exciting. So I don't know, I have kind of complicated medical life. I need to use that fucking ramp, and this asshole's got their bike there, and this is my life, you know, this is my day-to-day life. It's always like this. It's always me having to come up against these things and challenge these things that are just like continually in my way, because I look good, I guess. People don't think I'm disabled, but like I actually am. Like, maybe that's hard to understand, but like I'm physically, you know, my body doesn't work like most people's do. This is really long. I just saw the time on this. This is my dog. She wants to go out. I'm really surprised she hasn't been complaining through this. So here's, can you see Sadie? She's like so patient. You're so patient. Oh. So I'm going to take her out now, and I'm just going to walk by the bicycle, but that's okay, because I don't have to carry anything. And if I did, I'd be shit out of luck. But luckily I don't today. So let's just count our blessings, shall we? And hope Dickwad moves their bike. I might write a little note for them. I hate being that bitch who writes notes, but I might have to do it again. Anyway, here's another EDS vlog for the internet. I think there's a lot of them, but here's another. There's a lot of us mutants. Okay. Bye.